Round one is a general knowledge round. Earlier you tossed a coin to see who should go first, and Ken, you lost, so you will answer the first question. Your clock will start to count down now. Trumpet legend John Birks Gillespie is better known by what nickname?
Dizzy.
Correct. Phyllis, the Muslim holy city Mecca is located in what country?
Iraq.
Saudi Arabia. What hyphenated word describes a hammer with a metal head that is rounded on one side?
Pass.
Ball peen. On his 1995 album Mirror Ball, Neil Young was backed by what Seattle grunge band?
Pass.
Pearl Jam. Old West gunman John Doc Holliday was actually what kind of doctor?
Pass.
A dentist. King Nebuchadnezzar II is credited with building which of the ancient seven wonders of the world?
Switch.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Correct. Phyllis, named after a British mathematician, what illustration uses circles to show the links between two or more groups of things?
Pass.
Venn diagram. In 2005, comic strip character Kathy married what long-suffering boyfriend after 28 years?
Switch.
Bless.
Irving. Ken, which takes the longest period to rotate on its axis? Earth, Mars, or the Moon?
Earth.
The Moon. Which popular magician spent more than 2 days encased in a chamber of
David
ice?
Blaine.
Correct. Phyllis, what organ in the human body produces the hormone insulin?
Pancreas.
Correct. Ken, which of these horror films is not a remake of a Japanese movie? The Grudge, The Ring, or The Others?
The Others.
Correct. Phyllis, during photosynthesis, plants produce sugar and release what gas?
Carbon dioxide.
Oxygen. A silkworm's natural diet consists mainly of leaves from what tree?
Eucalyptus.
Mulberry. What syndicated? Phyllis, you're out of time. The final answer is Dear Prudence. Ken, you keep 35.49 seconds to take through to the final round. Round two is the numbers and logic round. Ken has 3 switches. Phyllis has 1 switch left to use. Phyllis, you'll be going first in this round. Your clock will begin to count down now. What is 84 divided by 6?
16.
14. What is 77.7 plus 88.8?
166.5.
Correct. Ken, what does y equal in this equation?
14.
Correct. Phyllis, all magazines are fun to read. Bowling Today is a magazine. True or false? Bowling Today must be fun to read.
True.
Correct. Ken, how many wheels are there on 18 tricycles?
54.
Correct. Phyllis, the 100th day of a non-leap year is what month and day?
Pass.
April 10th. How is 1500 expressed in Roman numerals?
M. D.
Correct. Ken, what is 27 times 3 minus 17?
64.
Correct. Phyllis, what does y equal in this equation?
Switch.
10.
Correct. Phyllis, a 225-pound man who can bench press 180 pounds is able to lift what percentage of his body weight?
25%.
80%. In the U.S., the standard red stop sign is what kind of polygon?
8-sided. Octagon.
Correct. Ken, what is 6/5 of 20?
30.
24. What is 779 minus 393?
Switch.
4.
386. Phyllis, what is... Phyllis, you're out of time. You lose round 2. Ken, you keep 32.36 seconds to take through to the final round. Round 3 is the words and letters round. Ken has 2 switches. Phyllis has used all her switches. Ken, you'll go first in this round. Your clock will begin to count down now. What letter comes 17 after D in the English alphabet?
U.
Correct. Phyllis, what 7-letter word connects Broadway to chairs?
Stage.
Musical. Separate the first names of the famous sibling actors in this jumble.
Pass.
Luke and Owen. Add letters to this puzzle to get the name of a former U.S. Supreme Court justice.
Burger. Warren Burger.
Correct. Ken, spell Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Correct. Phyllis, how many total vowels appear in the word punctilious?
4.
5. What purple flower's name is hidden in this phrase?
Pass.
Heather. The name of what Desperate Housewives actress is an anagram of her rat ethic?
Pass.
Terry Hatcher. What 4-letter word connects suit to load?
Case.
Correct. Ken, separate the first name from its Russian equivalent in this jumble.
John and Ivan.
Correct. Phyllis, add what letter to this word to get something even bigger than Mr. Universe?
Steroidal.
A. Phyllis, spelling backwards, spell reverse.
E-S-E-R.
E-S-R-E-V-E-R. Phyllis, you're out of time. Ken, you take 47.88 seconds through to the final round. Contestants, this is the final round. Ken, you kept 1 minute 55.73 seconds from earlier rounds. That means you have a total of 2 minutes 55.73 seconds on your clock. Phyllis, you kept no time, so you have exactly 1 minute on your clock. Both contestants receive an additional switch, which means Ken has 3 switches. Phyllis has 1 switch left to use. Phyllis, you'll go first in this round. Your clock will begin to count down now. What lost colony was the birthplace for Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas?
Pass.
Roanoke. What is 9.7 plus 7.9?
17.6.
Correct. Ken, Florida's southern leg of Interstate 75 is known by what reptilian nickname?
Gator Highway.
Alligator Alley. Add letters to this puzzle to get the name of what current world leader?
Switch.
Angela Merkel.
Correct. Ken, what Hamlet character says neither a borrower nor a lender be?
Polonius.
Correct. Phyllis, what French dessert is a small cake baked in a shell-shaped mold?
Napoleon.
Madeline, what game show host name is an anagram of check your owl?
Chuck Woolery.
Correct. Ken, if y plus 6 equals 12, what is y squared?
36.
Correct. Phyllis, the mouth of the Danube River empties into what body of water?
The Elba.
Black Sea. Who is the chairman of the board of the World Wrestling Entertainment Group?
Pass.
Vince McMahon. Add letters to this puzzle to get a type of spinning toy.
Whirly gig.
Correct. Ken, if all poultry are birds and all fowl are birds, do we know if any poultry are fowl?
No.
Correct. Phyllis, if you have $1.43 and you triple that amount, how much money do you have?
$4.29.
Correct. Ken, a climb of Pikes Peak inspired Catherine Lee Bates to
American
write the
Beautiful.
lyrics. Correct. Phyllis, what state traditionally holds the first caucus of the presidential election process?
Iowa.
Correct. Ken, of vitamins A, B, or C, which is fat soluble?
Switch.
C.
A. Phyllis, spelling backwards, spell acquire.
Pass.
E-R-I-U-Q-C-A. Phyllis, you're out of time.
Good job. Good
Ken,
job.
you are tonight's Grand Slam winner.